Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the HCast. I am Pilsbury 68, and I am here with my fellow co-hosts. Mlord plays. He's getting something.
I forgot I needed these because I'm recording. You can keep going.
Alright. So we have Mlord plays up there. I think that's a good enough intro for him. And then we have Jacob Gold.
Howdy.
Alright, so as we all know, last episode we talked about One Piece. Except I wasn't here. Because I was at my grandparents' 50th anniversary party.
So what?
I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, so today we got a couple of great, immaculate topics. And my internet is shit, so Matt's recording this episode, but it's technically my episode. So, wonderful. Let's get into, I think we could just start how we usually start with the My Hero episode.
Of course.
It's pretty hot.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What exactly do you mean by that?
The animation was good.
Care to elaborate?
Pretty emotional. The two characters were pretty attractive.
There we go.
I am 16, so that's fine. Because I think they're both older than I am.
No, I think they're
the same
about
age.
16.
Yeah, I think they're the same age because they were 15 when they started at UA.
Okay, we don't need to talk about
And they
that.
said this episode there's been a year since the.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about the.
It's fine.
No, Himiko Toga's 17.
Okay, it's fine. She'd kill me, but I don't care. I don't look like Deku though, so. I thought it was pretty good. Next week's the finale, and I'm pretty hyped. I think certain things gonna happen, and it's gonna be fun. But it also means that we're going on a big ass break because I don't know when season 8 will probably just come out next year sometime.
Or never.
Yeah, they cancel it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That's true. They would. They canceled one of the shows you guys watched. I forgot which one though.
Black
multiple of the shows that I watched.
Yeah, but you watch like what you watch. You watch every show on Crunchyroll, so that doesn't count.
Yep.
I think that's it for My Hero. It was actually like it was a good episode, but it's not a plot line that I necessarily care about too much.
Do you think I'm pretty? Yes.
The cutest in the world.
Hooray!
They wouldn't let me drink people's blood.
Fair.
I'll let you drink my blood. I'm freaky like that.
Yeah, when it cuts to the one of Baby, what's her face, just like giving her arm, and she's like the monster. I'm like, wow, you're just really let go, huh? But I mean, I suppose.
I think I fake cried a little too hard. Now I look weird.
You fake
All right,
cried
well.
at this or One Piece?
Wait, what?
At this, I was just like pretending, and then it was like,
You know?
my God, and it just was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And
Yeah,
then
you're fucked. Yeah.
right here.
All right, well.
What was? Oh yeah, the ReZero episode.
No. We got down to
I
that.
have hours of that. God, no, I don't even know what it is. I don't
it's
know
good.
what it is.
It's good. You should
asked
watch it.
us, so we're gonna explain it to you.
It's very good. You should watch it. There's only one episode because it just came out. It's got great animation, but it's freaky as hell. Like the first
like
episode.
redo of Healer Freaky or like what?
No. Not. We're not.
Is it Goblin Slayer Freaky?
No, it's like a main plot point of the first episode involves a teenage girl in her underwear for an extended period of time because aliens are gonna probe her, and then this guy gets his dick cursed.
I don't think I want to watch this.
It's very good. Like
It's very good.
like it's great.
Dude, this is
How
how
did
you
you
feel
find
about
out about this?
FAO.
Where did you find out about this? Because you've been talking about it.
It's like everywhere. Like, it's incredibly popular. But I was like, yeah.
Because
would
I
watch
hadn't heard about it.
So yeah, no,
I'm very excited.
I'd check it out.
I'm very excited for it to continue.
But now we have the real point of the episode. It is ReZero.
ReZero.
We'll probably talk about this for quite a while. But before we give opinions on it, I would like to point this out. And I'll go into detail about it. The entire first episode, or the setup for this arc, is just Water 7 from One Piece. The location is Water 7. Alright, it's the same place. They both involve a purpled-haired person who has a high rank based on the company they use in such city welcoming our main crew. And both arcs have a rather extroverted character create a very public scene that our main character watches, which is just Water 7. It's the exact same thing that happens.
And there's one blue-haired character who the main character doesn't get along with kind of at first.
Exactly.
And then they do.
See, like...
It's just Water 7.
They just really wanted to replicate
It's
Peak.
all Water 7.
Because at first,
suppose
I
so.
texted Andrew when I was watching the episode, and I was like, this location is just Water 7. But then it got me thinking, and I was like, well, hold on. This is very similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thoughts on the episode?
So
fine.
opinions.
It's fine.
I really liked it. The first part was a little bland. I mean, it was by a little bland. I mean a lot bland. I mean, it is the first episode of the season, so it's obviously it's not going to give us much. But
unlike One Peak, which always is the first
always
episode
delivers.
Did you finish it? Did you finish the ReZero episode?
One Piece, yes.
Yeah.
Did you finish the ReZero episode?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna drop a big spoiler here, and it's fine. I thought Garf's whole thing with finding his mom is gonna turn out very interesting.
I thought it was stupid that he left halfway through the episode.
I told Matt this while we were bowling the other day, but I was like, yeah, Garf's got some really cool stuff. Him and the orange cat girl go and save these 5 guys, and then the main 5, and then the main of the 5, this dude, he has blonde hair and green eyes, and I said to myself out loud, I'm like, that guy looks a lot like Garf and Frederica. And then his mom showed up, and I was like, holy shit.
I think it's like a Toshigi situation where it just looks like his mom, and it's not actually his mom.
I think it's going to be like how there's Sniper King and Usopp, and at first you think this Sniper King is Usopp. But then he's like, I'm one of Usopp's friends. He's like, oh.
I'm from Sniper Island. Duh.
He's from Sniper.
It's far away.
It's in your heart.
Yeah. No, there was about 20 minutes of the 90 minutes that I enjoyed, and the rest was either really boring or stuff I actively disliked. The 20 minutes we're talking about is from when Priscilla shows up to when Priscilla's dancing in the square is very good. I liked all of it because I like all those characters. That's when Wilhelm's son shows up and he talks with Julius. All that stuff's great. Everything before is ridiculously boring, and everything after I just don't like because, at least in my opinion, all the stuff with the Archbishop was just uncomfortable and hard to watch. I did not like it at all.
Yeah, actually, I agree. I was sitting there and I was just all right, this could be... I actually fast forwarded through some of it because I was so uncomfortable.
Because it was you knew this kid was going to die. You knew she was going to drop him from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And so just all of the music and them cheering for this kid who's suffering, who's obviously going to get dropped, I did not care for it at all. So I did not like any of that stuff.
In my opinion, out of all of the ReZero that I've seen, ever since season 1, ReZero has steadily just been going down.
I liked that part of this episode. If this was a regular sized episode.
I love season 1. I love season 1. Season 2. Season 2 was okay. It had moments where I was like, okay, I'm bored. I don't care anymore. But it still had quite a few good parts. And so far, season 3 has just been, okay, it's kind of boring. Oh, sick, somebody showed up. What is she... Wait, no, she can't do that. That's not okay. Hold on. This is not cool. You can't kill children. Oh, we're back. Okay. Yeah. And it's over. Okay.
Yeah,
it's going to happen 12 more times before Super figures it out.
Stupid.
Of course, yeah.
All of the stuff with the selection people is good, because I like all those characters.
Yeah.
And Al shows back up?
Al does show up. It was crazy. I was like,
I hate him because he's an orphan, but...
He is an orphan. I was like, look at this when he showed up. And see, I told Andrew. Yeah, I told Andrew this before I got to season 2. I was like, Wilhelm and Reinhardt have the same last name. They're probably related. And he's like, I don't know. And they just drop it casually in this. They're like, yeah, he's my grandson.
Well, yeah. Well, we were thinking about it, and we were like, yeah, they're probably related, but it's probably
Because
it has never ever been mentioned yet. So it's probably like they're like third, fourth cousins or something like that.
Grandson.
Nope.
Well,
I got it. They had the same last name. Coincidence.
Well, yeah.
I can't talk to him.
I can't see him. I can't look him in the
I can't face him again after what I did.
Because
what did you do?
Well,
I can't tell you. I'm gonna cook some. I can't cook my eggs because I'm old and feeble. Can you help me?
That's what happens.
You're a jackass.
Unless his son shows up and he's fucked.
Yeah, there's this part that they were saying that I didn't quite understand, but that's also because I like forgot most of season 1. Even though I really, really like it and it's amazing, I forgot most of season 1. Excuse me. They said like Reinhardt killed the previous Master Swordsman.
He's the world's greatest swordsman.
Yeah, but he killed the previous swordsman.
So he's the greatest. Though, like, I'm being 100% serious. Like, I don't.
Well, yes. But there was a flashback to Wilhelm yelling at Reinhardt. And, like, Wilhelm was upset at Reinhardt for killing the previous Master Swordsman, and the previous Master Swordsman was Wilhelm's wife.
I don't remember that flashback.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
I was playing Clash Royale half the episode, I'll be honest. I was that bored. This episode's like a 6 out of 10. I really did not give a fuck about it, like, at all.
Where's the flashback? Wait, are you talking about this episode or, like, an episode from, like, a couple
This episode.
Yeah. I could, if you couldn't have told me, I would have believed it wasn't there.
Yeah, I would not have known what you're talking about had you not.
Had you not pointed it out, man.
All right, so speaking of ReZero.
Wait, we're only 12 minutes in. We're only 12 minutes in. Let's shit on this episode a little more, huh? What are my problems? Yeah, no, I was thinking about this. I think the reason it was 90 minutes is because, well, at least for us, we all watched the show relatively recently. So it's like still pretty fresh in our minds. For like weekly watchers, the last episode was in March of 21. Yeah. So a lot of the time was probably just to like get to know these characters again. But for us, we didn't need any of that.
Right.
Which is why I thought it was buns. But yeah, like
it's like how One Piece always has a recap of the previous episode at the beginning of the new one.
Exactly, but I always skip it because I don't need it.
But I don't need it because I saw it about 4 seconds ago.
Exactly. And then I didn't like that Garth just left. He's like one of the few characters I actually like, and he just dipped. Because he's probably worn out his plot importance by this point. Him and Otto, two characters I quite like, probably are never going to be that important again. So. Yeah. No, you seemed to really like the episode. But,
huh?
You seemed to quite like the episode. I think Jacob and I's thoughts are pretty similar on it.
I did. Like I said, I thought most of the first part of the episode was boring, but once they got to like all the royal selection people, I was like, this is hyping up. This is really good. I also don't really like Liliana. I think she's kind of annoying. But
is she going to be important?
I think she is. And here's the thing. She looks a lot like one of the archbishops from the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer.
So I think something or other is going to happen, and she's going to,
I don't know what this is, but sure, yeah.
Coagulate into the archbishop, I guess.
Oh, yeah. No, I just thought she was a one-off character for this episode, just like...
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. She's like annoying.
No, but the whole time they were in the city, this is so stupid. I could not stop thinking of Water 7. That's how bad it was. Like,
I was sitting there watching and I was like, man,
where's Frankie?
Where's Nico Robin?
Suffice to say, this episode was not super. So.
It was not very Zoopel.
It was not Zoopel.
It wasn't Zoopel at all.
Hopefully the season gets better. But
there's always hope.
I think it will. I think it'll be just immaculate.
I'm pulling up the characters right now.
All right, wonderful. Well, speaking of ReZero, we have our little seggy wuggy of today is is that's what our theater teacher called segments last year. A little seggy of today is going to be how far could these main characters make it in in the ReZero world without return by death? So they don't have return by death, but how far would they make it?
These ones.
Jacob has the little list up
These
there,
ones.
and
Those
ones. Those ones.
Those
right there.
Those ones.
And are we including the first season 3 episode? Or are we just saying like season 2?
We can go all the way through this season.
This could be an interesting discussion because even though like I know some of these characters would survive perfectly fine, like a lot of what Subaru does is also like emotional. Like Luffy is not capable of the emotional depth.
Subaru also kills himself over other people a lot. Like he killed himself like twice over Rem.
Yeah, Luffy would do that though.
I suppose. So.
Say you wanna live.
I wanna live.
I wanna live.
That's all I needed to hear.
Sniper King,
shoot down the flag.
Sniper King, shoot on that frag.
That's all I needed to hear. Alright. Who's up first?
Our first candidate is Midoriya.
I think he's fine. Actually, I think he's just better than Subaru in every way. I think he's capable of the emotional complexity that Subaru has.
Are we going through right now season 7 as Zuku Midoriya, or are we going through like season 1 as Zuku Midoriya?
Since season 1 Subaru went through season 1 ReZero, I think that we'll say that like season 1 Deku going through season 1 ReZero, then season 2 Deku going through season 2 ReZero.
Yeah.
Fair. So actually, I high-key think Deku's fucked. Because once he gets to Elza, he's got like one little... And then he's done.
That's still
you
more
don't want to hurt us. You don't want to hurt us. You could be a hero too.
No,
Yeah.
I'm the bowel hunter.
I think... Well, here's the thing. Are we saying he follows the exact same thing Subaru does?
Yes.
Because I would have said he wouldn't have even gone with What's-Her-Face.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Well, here's the...
That's going to the episode.
I suppose so.
I was gonna say that.
So, I mean, I guess I could wait until Jacob gets back, but I'm just going to say this now. I think that we have to do it that way, just because there's so many different routes that they could take that are different from Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have to put them on the exact same path
Okay.
to do it.
Yeah, so my take on this, and this is kind of just for this whole thing in general, everyone except Hinata will fare better than Subaru.
Everyone except who?
Hinata.
Hinata?
Yeah, because he's
fair.
just a worse guy. But like, Deku, he has powers still. What are you looking at? He has powers still. So like, he can actually fight, and he's smart. He has battle IQ. The whole time, like even when you first meet him, he still knows how to act in a fight. So he might not like. I mean, it depends. Are we assuming that like which reset is this? Is this the one where Reinhardt and Amelia help fight, or is this the one where this is the first one where no one's there, where he just walks in and gets cooked?
Either one, they're all like relatively the same, because even if like.
Well, no, because
if it's the first one, he could have just called out for help, and Reinhardt would have came and helped him.
he never met Reinhardt in the first one.
I know, but Reinhardt was still like over there. It's the same reason. It's the same everything that a character does, unless it's interfered by with Subaru, is the exact same thing every single time.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have called for Reinhardt because he didn't know his name.
Called for help. He didn't know Reinhardt until then.
No, in the one where Subaru calls for him, he meets Reinhardt.
Yeah.
But in the first run, he doesn't.
No. But Reinhardt still would have been like walking 2 blocks that way in every single reset. Yeah, but he needs
to call for Reinhardt specifically. Subaru calls for help when he dies in the first one, but no one shows up.
He didn't call for Reinhardt when he called for help.
I know. We're saying the same thing. We're saying Reinhardt, if
No one fucking
if we're
dies.
doing the first run where him and Amelia walk in and Rom and Felt are already dead. In the first run of the show.
Oh,
You're so fucking stupid.
Hey, guys.
I was talking about the first one, and I was talking about the differences between the first one and the last one.
no, because there's two things here. First of all, I thought we were talking about the alley. So then he met Reinhardt in the alley.
No, I'm talking about the house.
Yeah. So he met Reinhardt, and then he told Reinhardt to go investigate this stuff.
Yeah.
And then Felt found Reinhardt and told him to go there.
Yes, but so I'm saying, are we doing that one where he meets him, or the first one where he doesn't?
I think we have to do the first one because it's the first one.
Jake,
So that's the one where he meets Felt.
You missed nothing because we were in a very... We were talking about two different things and neither of us realized.
Good.
I think he's, like... Okay, well, actually, they're all dead. Okay, well, I feel like that changes things a lot, though. I feel I actually have a lot less confidence in every character for doing the very first round. Because...
Well, should we... So, should we do the one that Subaru's successful in? Because we can do that instead.
Because
we can do each run that...
The whole reason he's successful is because he knows what happens.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
But, because, like, in the first run, though, like, when he goes to the house, Amelia, Rom, and Felt are already dead. And what else is in there ready to kill whoever comes in? So...
You're right.
For the most part, everyone who walks in, I think, is just gonna die. Except for maybe, like, Lloyd. But, I mean, like, Lloyd wouldn't die. Lloyd would put up a fight, but then he'd, like, die. Like, I don't think he beats her. Because he's just a guy. So...
And Sukuna would probably take over Yuji if Yuji got cut like that. He'd be like, you damn brat. Don't
Yeah.
be
I think Elsa is also susceptible to bullets. So Lloyd could just kind of go...
Yeah, but Elsa's
Boom,
not, like, a
and then kill her.
schmuck. She can dodge.
I mean, can she dodge something moving that fast?
She moves just as fast.
I mean, she is the bowel hunter. And Lloyd can also dodge.
I think she's faster than Lloyd.
I mean, probably, but still, Lloyd's
We can get there when we
pretty
get
good.
there, but right now we should probably
yeah.
keep
All
on
right,
straight
thank
and
you.
narrow. So what
I
if
think-
we don't have to do first run necessarily, but what if we just did like how they would do it?
Well, we talked about that, but then it's like there's too
Talk
many
about that, but
options.
here's the thing.
Because like
There's so many different things that these characters could have done and would have done that we have to put them on a certain...
path.
We have to put them on the same path as Subaru. Because what the fuck would Hinata do? Hinata would just walk his happy ass off down in the thing. He would have never met anybody. He would have never done anything. He would have just kind of like walked around and done nothing.
Mhm. Like Deku
And then
here.
probably starved to death because he didn't know how to make money.
Deku here wouldn't have gone with Amelia after the alley. He would have said thank you or whatever, but he went to follow her like Subaru did.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, so I mean, we can just like railroad him, I guess, a little bit.
I say
yeah,
I
you
say
are going down this path
I
and you
say-
cannot do anything else.
I say we make them do the successful run
All right.
and just see how they fare there, because then we can't like hard stop them.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so Deku's like, help! Reinhardt's like, I got you. Reinhardt comes there. They're like, cool. Deku's like, oh, wait, no, because now we have an issue. Because now Deku doesn't... Oh, Jacob... That's fine, it's fine. So now we have an issue because Deku doesn't know about Felt yet. And what will happen with Elsa. So Jacob, can you hear us again now?
Yes.
Can you hear us again? Okay, wonderful. So Deku goes to the alley. He's like, help me, Lord! Reinhardt shows up. He's like, hey, let's go. I got you, buddy. But now we run into an issue because Deku doesn't know that Elsa is there. He's never met Felt. He doesn't know. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now we have run into an issue here in the successful one. He has never met Felt, so he's never gonna go to the place where Felt goes. So this is a lot harder than...
So we have to
Then we
do the
think.
first one.
So we have to do the first
And
one.
in that case, I think he dies right there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think here's the thing.
Well, he dies
I
in
think
the
he
house.
beats. Oh, in the house. Yeah. I think he's fucked.
I think most
Like, he
of
could
these
probably get
characters
one
will die in the
good
house.
to Elsa, but after that, he's done.
Okay.
I think because like what happens is he's in the alleyway, then he meets Amelia. She's like, "I'm Satella" or whatever,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "I've lost my thing." He's like, "Okay, I'll help you find it," and like from that point, then you can be like, "Well, how would they like find it?" Because Subaru's just like, "Let's walk around." No.
We have to suspend some disbelief here and just say they kind of just follow him. They follow the same path.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just say every single time they follow Amelia to the house, okay? And then we'll have to say what happens at the house with Elsa. Okay, that's what we'll do. I think Deku's fucked to the house with Elsa.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, probably.
All right, wonderful. That's settled. All right, next character. That took way too long.
Tanjiro? Season 1 Tanjiro?
He would smell it. He would smell it.
Season 1 Tanjiro. Yeah, I think he would.
Tanjiro.
I think he would.
He doesn't die. Actually, I don't think he dies.
He's like water breathing Tanjiro, so like he just learned water breathing, stuff like that.
What were we saying, end of season 1? Because then he's used.
Yeah, then he's used. Himokage Kagura.
Like, first thing in season 1, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do that. Because we can just follow like through the season.
Because Deku is the same thing. He just says.
So right after, so should we do the part that he's in the final exam sort of thing?
Yeah, that
Or
works.
should it just be normal human Tanjiro with no sword skills at all and just a sense of
It's
smell?
just his axe.
Yeah, the axe.
I
It's
think
just
if,
the
if
axe.
we're saying final exam Tanjiro, I think he. That's tough.
Yeah, I think he could win.
He puts
I
up
think he
more
would.
of a fight.
See the opening thread.
Wait, first of all, like Andrew said, he doesn't get ambushed. He knows she's there.
Yeah.
Does he have
He'd be
Nezuko?
like, "Stay back, Amelia. I can smell someone in there. I smell blood."
Does he have Nezuko with him?
No.
That's a wonderful question. No, because Nezuko's not the main character. Also, I think this is another thing that could happen. I think Tanjiro could be like, "Hey, Amelia, I smell danger ahead. Keep Puck on you before. Don't let Puck go to sleep yet. He can go to sleep in a little while. We need him for this."
Yeah, I think they can win them.
And then,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
they
can
kind of
win.
cook.
So
I
Yeah.
think honestly, what happened is because Subaru sees the person steal the charm from Amelia, right? Or at least it's in one of the things he does.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's in the first one or not. But then Tanjiro could like know. She's like, "Oh, they stole my thing," and then he could be like, "I smell her. She's over there."
I know. I can track Felt.
I actually think Tanjiro's kind of broken here because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
also because he could also.
I'm going on to the next
Sorry.
reset now. I'm thinking of because he wins this first
Wait a second. Here's another thing I want to say. Subaru and Amelia looked like all day for this thing before they went to the house. Before they
But
found out
Tanjiro
where
would
Felt
not have to spend
lives.
all day.
Tanjiro wouldn't have to spend all day. He could just sniff Felt out, go to the house, have a discussion with Old Man Ram, Felt, and then I think all of them survive. I don't even think Felt and Old Man Ram died. I think all of them survive.
Yeah.
I agree.
So moving on to the next reset, because the first time, second reset, he dies from the dog, right? The curse.
No, second reset, Rem kills him.
For the first one, I thought he got cursed. No, because he dies in his sleep. I thought the curse got him that one.
Right, you're right.
And I think Tanjiro smells that the dog's cursed. Like he sees something's off and he doesn't go near it.
That's fair.
But then he's got to kill the dog.
I'm gonna kill that dog.
I don't know how he goes about killing the dog. Like I know how he
Hey, fellas.
could. I know how he could kill the
Tanjiro's such
dog.
a nice guy. He's like, "Hey, fellas, I can smell that there's dogs in these woods. Can the 5 of us go and execute them all?" Roswell's like, "Oh, yes, very much. Let's go do that."
Roswell.
And they're all like,
I would very much like that.
"Yes, I would very much like to kill a bunch of dogs." And they all
love
go in there
killing
and they
dogs.
kill them.
Oh,
I kill puppies on the regular.
I think
Because I'm a terrible person.
I also just realized. I think everyone dies to Puck.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Every single person dies to Puck.
Yeah. Are we doing Anos? We're not doing Anos. We're not doing
No,
No,
God, no.
I think all of
Okay.
them died to Puck.
Probably.
But Puck doesn't do that until a couple resets in, right?
Yeah, I don't think they'd get that far in the first place.
Well, Tanjiro is.
Probably.
Because that's the next
Alright, so
one,
next
right? That's the next reset.
So next reset, they go back to the capital now, because that's the entirety of the dog reset.
Does he? Yeah, does he
the
die?
dog
He
reset
doesn't die
next
at the
is they're
capital.
going to the
though.
capital. Yeah,
Huh?
he wouldn't die at the capital.
He doesn't
either.
die at the capital.
He goes to the capital, and Rem is like, "Tanjiro, I love you."
No, that's
Like,
later.
he
Well, no,
knows
here's
Gay.
the other thing. Rem would never fall in love with Tanjiro because they didn't have the little
Mm-hmm.
No,
thing.
but she
Rem
doesn't.
never recovered from
she
her
doesn't-
backstory
she doesn't-
because Tanjiro never helped her.
She doesn't confess until they go to the White Whale, and that hasn't happened yet. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't even fought Julius yet.
So here's the other thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
he would cook
first of all,
And he kills
Tanjiro cooks
fucking-
Julius.
Kisses the shit out
Tanjiro
of
beats
Julius.
Julius's ass here.
I would
But
love
I
to see
also here's the other thing. I also don't think Tanjiro's gonna have that little defensive thing that Subaru went on.
I think he
I
would.
think that. I think he would. Yeah, actually,
he
that's
would.
probably fair.
He did it
Well,
for
I mean,
he
if
did
he
it,
was
he
like-
does it for Nezuko in front of all the Hashira.
He's
That's
"You
fair.
won't." Yeah, I mean, like, I think
So,
that he would
alright.
treat Amelia the same way he treats Nezuko, honestly. Of like the, I will be your protector,
Yeah,
or whatever.
and
Yes.
but the thing is though,
Alright.
they're not gonna get mad at him.
Right. Well, 'cause
So he
he's the
doesn't
boss.
even fight Julius probably because no one's gonna get pissed that he's the knight because he is basically.
Yeah, because he's a
the knight.
swordsman.
Yeah.
He's basically a knight.
So,
Um,
but that also means
So,
him and Amelia don't have a falling out.
now this complicates things again. All right.
That means that they never fight the White Whale. They never get connections with the other groups. Basically, just
I think he just lives happily ever after. I think he's won.
I think it's just over after that. To be honest,
Yeah, that's
Royal selection,
ReZero for you.
He's just a knight. He's just a royal selection
see,
knight.
he never beats Betelgeuse. None of that. Just it's over.
Yeah. Well, no,
would
not
have to
really,
be Betelgeuse
because
at that
they would still go back to Roswell's mansion. So they would meet Betelgeuse and all that. And here's the thing.
No, because now he goes back
They're
with-
all beat.
He goes back with Amelia now, not with Rem.
That's true, but they still show up at the mansion and kill them all.
He can,
Yeah.
oh,
So
so
everybody in the mansion dies.
then he.
No,
I think.
everybody in the mansion.
I think he
doesn't die
dies. I
because
think
Tanjiro was with them.
I think-
Tanjiro's
no, I
with
think he-
them, and Tanjiro can sniff out Betelgeuse's hands.
I think Tanjiro dies.
So they cook.
I
They cook
think-
Betelgeuse.
I think Tanjiro beats Betelgeuse 1-on-1, but I think with all of the cultists there, I think he loses.
Yeah, it's fair.
I think it's too. He's
But
too
he's also
overpowered.
got. He also has Amelia, Puck, Roswell, Rem.
Yeah, and look how they
Rom.
look how they fared without him.
Back in,
Look how they fared with everyone except for Rom. They all died, or Rem. They all died. So adding
yeah, that's
Rem
fair.
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
doesn't
he's gonna
change
do
too
a
much,
lot.
and adding him also probably doesn't change. Like I'm confident he could beat Betelgeuse 1-on-1, but I don't think he beats everyone else. So I think he
No,
dies.
So you're saying this is where it ends
I
for
think he
Tanjiro?
dies there.
All right, that's fair.
Next
Alright,
we have
next.
Ed.
Who?
I think Ed's cooking
Edward
here.
Elric.
Oh, Ed.
I think he's going. I think he's going all the way. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's.
To the
Yeah, I think.
moon!
Yeah. All right, so I think same thing would happen with Tanjiro, except you couldn't sniff it out, so it would take him a little bit longer to eventually get to the house. But I think still plenty of time to like, you know,
And he beats.
Explain
her.
This is
everything
why
with Falcon
royals
and
take
what's
this.
his
Oh,
face.
okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a new one.
All right, so then I think they defeat Elsa. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not because Puck isn't there.
I think
because
they-
Tanjiro wouldn't. Because Ed can't sniff out the danger and tell Puck to stay.
I think they're fine though.
I think he still cooks.
I think Ed could
Yeah, I
beat
think-
Elsa in a fight himself.
because he would just like.
Because here's the thing,
Probably.
He would like jump at him and he would like use his metal arm and like block it.
Full Metal
They-
isn't.
Yeah, and then he'd like snap the sword, go, eat, and then make his own thing.
since Full Metal is like not there's like barely any time between anything. Like it's probably within a few weeks. He's strong the whole time,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
about the same strength the entire show.
so I think he's
Mhm.
fine. I think he
He
goes
does
as
get
far
like
as
way taller though, so I think it's a little bit more than a couple weeks.
I think we got. Well, I'm talking excluding the last episode because last episode there's a time skip, but like
The time skip.
time skip.
It's all one piece.
One piece.
Oh my god!
I think the same thing that he does, is same thing to Tanjiro. Like everything so far is the same.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think that he could, whenever he comes back to the
Mansion.
mansion. Actually, you know what? I think he would fight Julius, and I think it's because Julius would call him short. And he'd be like, "You jackass! You,
You
call me
bastard."
short."
I think he beats
You
Julius.
don't get
though.
it. I think he would fight Julius, like on it
I
because
think,
of that.
and he'd also beat Julius.
Well,
Yeah, he would
the
beat
fight
Julius.
with Julius is just kind of a fun thing because Subaru loses, but he doesn't die.
Yeah.
But I think Ed also loses to Betelgeuse.
I think he's got a chance, and I'll tell you why. Because he could put up the walls and he could like separate out the cultists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could win. I think there will be casualties, though. I don't think everyone survives.
Yeah, and also he wouldn't fare very well against Betelgeuse because he can't see the unseen hand.
Right. No, he would totally just die to Betelgeuse because he could not see it.
Mhm.
There's no kind
Yeah.
because Betelgeuse would just be like, oh, wall? No.
Yeah, so I think he's
So,
dead.
all right, so Ed also dies there.
All right, next. My goat. My king. My glorious man. Luffy.
Yeah. Oh, I think Luffy is faring the best out of everyone here, and it's not even close.
You know what? I think he'd lose to whatever. What's your face?
I think that's crazy.
I'll tell you exactly what.
I think
I'll
East
tell you
Blue.
exactly
I
why.
think East Blue if he cooks her.
Because one, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot. It would take him like way longer to find.
He would be.
I think
He'd be
take
same
him
as Subaru.
longer.
He'd be nighttime. He'd be
It
nighttime.
would take him way longer to find
that's-
Felt and
yeah.
Old Man Rob.
But here's the thing: one Gum
And
Gum
he would get
Gatling.
jumped. And remember, he wouldn't.
No,
know
here's the
that
other
there
thing.
was danger.
Amelia and him also survive because Elsa's already left by the time they get there. Luffy's so stupid that Elsa's already got what she wanted and left. So technically, Amelia's like, what the fuck? Why did this take you so long to
No.
get my thing back? Now it's gone.
Yeah, but I
Remember,
think
And so Luffy's like,
I still
Sorry.
shut the fuck. I think Luffy wins that fight though.
I mean, he's no sniper king.
Yeah.
Elsa's not even there anymore.
Okay, so then he's fine.
So
He keeps
you're
going.
right.
There's one reason that
He keeps going.
the reason he would lose is the same reason that he lost to insert spoiler here because
In what
he
arc?
got,
In what arc? Because I have no clue what you're talking about.
Arabasta.
Oh, in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's sharp, it would just.
Yeah, but I think-
remember
but
he
here's
says,
the thing.
It's like they're shooting spikes at us. I can only reflect cannonballs.
Think about the environment. It's a small house, for the most, like relatively. One Gum Gum Gatling, he takes up most of the area of the house. Where's she gonna hide?
Right, but that's assuming that she doesn't get the jump on him.
Yeah, and
But also-
she's most definitely.
But also, he's a lot more durable than Subaru. He's not gonna die in one hit.
Perch pants.
Birch Pants.
I think he wins that fight. Wait, so like, what are we talking like? Arlong Park? Is that where we're at right now?
I'm telling you, Elsa's not even there anymore.
Okay, so then he keeps
She's
going.
already left.
So then he doesn't end.
Okay,
He's still
sure.
going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he
but
keeps
then
going.
what do we
Wonderful.
do past that point?
What do we do? Yeah, what do we do past that point? Because now Amelia's like, "What the fuck, Luffy?
He's
You
like,
took
"I'll
way too
go, I'll
long
find her.
finding my
I'll
thing."
find her and I'll get back to
Luffy
your
just
signet
goes
for
back
you."
to the apple guy, I guess. I don't know.
Apples.
Apples. No!
Apples. Luffy, no.
Here's the thing. If you're saying that Luffy doesn't get there in time, we can end his run, but he's not dead. He's just living there now. He just hangs out.
He would
Yeah, I guess he's just living there now.
I
He-
think
No,
probably
that-
he
that-
he,
that-
he enlists in royal selection. That's what he does.
Perfect. Yeah,
King of the Pirates.
king of the pirates.
Pirates.
He's
King
just
of the
supposed to be king of the
What's-
fucking country here. What are you talking
What's a
about?
pirate?
Monkey D. Luffy. And
I'm gonna be
king of the pirates.
pirates. I'm the man
Or
who will
this is Royal
surpass
Sele-
you.
This is a Wendy's.
I hope he says I'm gonna be king of the pirates. This is royal selection. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. That's what's gonna be. So okay, so Luffy's not dead. He just lives there now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
that's
sucks at his job.
Here's the other thing. If he does, I also think he loses to Betelgeuse because he can't sense the unseen hand.
Well, I think
don't
he's,
think
I
the
think he's
unseen hand
stronger
would
at
kill
that
him.
point. I think
The
if
unseen
we're
hand, he would just like, he couldn't break his like wrist and stuff with the unseen hand because the unseen hand would just like, he's made of rubber.
yeah, the unseen hand. What's he gonna do to him?
No. I
Betelgeuse,
guess you're right.
Betelgeuse
Okay,
can't hurt
I guess
him.
you're right. I guess you're right.
I mean, like, if my glorious king could go gear 2, he'd wipe the floor.
Well, here's the thing.
First,
If we're so at this Betelgeuse fight, what is he at? Like, what are we saying?
like post Arlong Park.
Post Arlong. Okay, so we're thinking Logtown. He doesn't do shit in Logtown.
Spoilers.
He doesn't. Sorry.
No,
I didn't even watch most of Logtown. I was on TikTok the whole time.
I mean, so even though he doesn't get there, I think he beats Betelgeuse, but I think everyone else dies. I think he's the only survivor in that encounter.
So
And
so
then
now
he would
he's
be like-
just living there. So
Yeah,
he's just living there.
there.
And then he would be like, I'm never going to let another person in my crew die again.
And then he's gonna team up.
Special technique,
Gum Gum, Elephant Gun.
domain expansion.
Domain expansion. Gum something.
All right, who's next?
Ring Longland.
No, Foxy, no.
They just die of boredom.
Not the Davy back fight, no.
We're doing. I want to challenge you to another one. No, whatever you do, Luffy, don't do
No,
it. Only an idiot would do it. Oh no.
Here's what we do. Let me set the scene. Luffy declares himself as the knight. Julius tells him off. Julius is walking away. You hear a gunshot. Luffy declares a Davy back fight, and they lock in.
I'm taking Priscilla.
I'm taking Priscilla.
You can't do that.
I'm taking all of them. He just runs away.
Perfect.
All right, next is. Hold on, I got it. It's not Kafka.
Is it Fire Force guy?
It's
That's with an S.
His last name.
Shinra.
Yep. I was gonna say his last name's
Yeah.
the guy from JJK. That may have got it.
Shinra, the guy from JJK.
Shinra Kusakabe.
Oh right,
Shinra
yeah.
Kusakabe.
I love that guy.
I actually really like him.
I'm so glad he showed up again.
Shinra Gojo.
All right, anyway, Shinra.
Man, he's weird in this verse.
I think he's also like. I think he gets as far as Ed, and then he's fucked.
Yeah, because he beats Elsa because he's fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think literally everything that happens with Ed happens with Shinra. They have about the same intelligence. They have about the same skills based on
their abilities.
fighting style. They're just the same person. Shinra and Ed are the same.
I would actually say Ed's a lot smarter, but Shinra's like not stupid. And Ed's a lot book smarter because he has to know that stuff.
Yeah, I guess. You're right.
3 liters of sodium phosphate.
Exactly.
Human. Oh, no.
So
The priest
yeah.
said that wasn't true.
He also dies with Ed and Tanjiro.
Next.
Next.
Denji. Chainsaw Man.
He could cut the unseen hand.
Well, Denji like can't die basically.
Right, yeah, he can't die as long as he's got blood.
So, by technicality, Denji just wins it
Denji
all.
can die. I think if he suffers so much blood loss, he can die. However, let's...
You know, the thing is, I don't even think he would help Amelia.
No. But we have to say that
No,
he
he
is
would, because he would want to fuck her.
all that... Oh,
You're
no.
right.
He's the closest Shinra character. Or, not Shinra. Subaru character here.
Subaru.
Except he's got actual powers.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. I think he beats Betelgeuse in the mansion. I think everyone else dies. But all of their blood is just lying around. He can use all of that blood. Like, he's fine. So I think
So he's just living there, like Luffy. So he's like Luffy.
He would
just
also
kinda
just,
living
he would just live in the man. I can just picture him standing by himself in the middle of the mansion with all the corpses around him, and he's like, I guess I live here now.
He's like Chainsaw, and he's like...
It's
All
like
my friends are
it's like,
dead.
you know, at the end of Gravity Falls where Old Man McGucket moves into the mansion and he puts like the broom down and he's like, all right, I'm all moved in. That's basically what it is.
Oh man, McGucket, love that guy.
That's a good reference. All right. Do we want to do Hinata from?
He's
from
dead.
IQ?
He dies.
No, he's dead.
He's
dead. He would not even survive the guys in the alley.
That's not true. I think he actually cooks the guys in the alley.
Really?
Because
gonna
Felt would
spike
show up, but he's also like fast and can jump.
Oh, and Amelia shows up. Yeah, he's fine.
He can, like,
So
dodge.
he's
Like
fucked.
Subaru, but worse.
He's fucked at Elsa though.
Yeah.
It's like Luffy. He shows up way too late to the party.
All right. Next is Kafka.
Kafka's actually low-key fine. Kafka may be the best one here so far. I think Aaron's better than Kafka, but Kafka's pretty good.
Kafka is pretty good.
Um,
He beats Elsa.
Kafka's not stupid. I think he could find out that Elsa's he would probably find out at the same time as Subaru did.
Yeah, exactly. So Felt and Old Man
He's
Ram
like,
would be
"Felt
dead.
and Old Man are dead."
Yeah.
So Felt and Old Man Ram would be dead, but Amelia would still live.
But here's the thing: he walks in there. He has like danger sense.
Kafka?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just for other kaijus. It might just be for other kaijus. He can like sense when there's a kaiju.
Further kaiju.
Okay, but I think
He'll just he'll walk in there and be like, "Whoa, I'm like seriously
super
strong."
now. And here's the thing: I think Kafka's smart enough to, even though he doesn't know if there's any danger, he would like kind of suit up before he goes in. But also his transformation's pretty instantaneous, so I don't think Elsa gets the jump. Like she gets the jump on him, but her attack does nothing. And then he beats her.
So Kafka,
I just got a
Kafka beats
beautiful
Elsa.
scene in my head for Aaron, but I can't. I'm just gonna have to save it for later.
Yeah, we'll get there.
And I love
So Kafka and Old Man Ram and Felt die, but Kafka beats Elsa. Okay.
it. Yeah.
Second one. Yeah, the dogs.
He would be cursed by the dog.
But he beats
I
the
think.
dog. The dogs can't do anything to him.
Dogs can't,
Right, but
yeah.
when-
So I think he beats the
Kafka's
dogs.
invincible. That's like the thing here. Well, like to
He's,
other
like, crazy
people,
strong?
he's seriously strong now. So, because it's basically he needs another kaiju to deal damage to him. That's basically what it is because he's so durable. So like
So he just clears everything.
basically like Betelgeuse he beats. I think.
Yeah.
Although I think some people die. I don't think everyone dies against Betelgeuse, but I think some people die.
I think the people without any powers die. So like Rom dies. That's it.
So Ram dies.
That's it. Just Rom dies.
No, that would make the
We're
show
actually
so
going
much
further
better.
now. What's after this?
After this is
See, now
The-
now things get weird because we've established that no other character, because since every other character has powers, Amelia wouldn't get mad at them and leave without them. So now we're in a weird situation where they're still attached to Amelia for the rest of season 1.
so okay. So so that's the end of season 1. I also
That's right, 'cause they don't fight the beasts, right? They just wouldn't do that,
no, they wouldn't
I
fight.
guess-
They wouldn't fight the white whale.
and they still
Um,
remember
I mean,
Ram.
Yeah, and they
How
still
did they
remember
trigger
Ram.
the white whale? How does that happen?
So how's it? So how it happens is they just kind of go by the tree, and then they're like, "Hey,
He's
now
there.
tree, there's the whale. Oh my God, he's killing us. Our memories are gone. Oh no,
But they don't need to go by the
Fuck.
tree.
who's Rem?" Yeah, they don't need to go by the tree.
So season 1's over. So season
I
2.
said. So season 2.
Who would have thought Kafka made it season 2?
First of all, they don't have Rom or Otto.
That's true.
Okay.
So there's
he,
that.
He never meets Otto and Ram's never there.
So yeah, Frederica shows up. She's there. Petra's at the mansion now. They go meet Garf. Kafka like dabs Garf up. He's like, "What's up, bro? What's
Kafka
up,
and Garf
buddy?"
would be friends. That's the thing. So
No,
it's,
Yeah, they think-
yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't know much about this character, but I can feel it in my
they're
soul.
They're both
Kafka
seriously
and Garf
strong.
would be buds. Well, they can both. Here's the other thing: they can both transform into folks who are just like much stronger than they are.
Yeah, so they're both fine.
So,
and
I think they're good.
in
I
this-
also, but here's the other thing. I don't think Kafka beats Subaru because the only reason Subaru beat season 2 is because he came up with a very good plan.
Mm-hmm.
season 2 is hard as fuck to do without Return by Death.
Exactly, and it's also here's the other thing: Roswell isn't like injured, so Roswell can help.
So I think
Yeah,
he
but
does
wouldn't-
beat season 2 then. I think Kafka is currently where we're at in the story, anime wise.
Sure.
Yeah, I would. You know what? I think I would agree.
Because even though they probably wouldn't beat the rabbits
but-
as easily, what are they going to do to him?
Yeah, that is true.
Kafka does beat the trials. Or Kafka beats his trial pretty easily because his past is not as sad, I don't think.
No.
I think it takes a lot longer.
Not seriously strong right
Yeah.
now.
I think it takes a lot longer for Amelia to do it, but I think they still beat it.
Yeah, I don't think Kafka's in love with Amelia, so he can't like give her the motivation.
Kafka is
to-
30 and Amelia is like 15, so
Yeah, he's 33.
yeah.
Get it right.
Oh,
It was his birthday in one of the episodes, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I see. All right.
Um,
Well, then next is Sung Jin Woo.
no,
which-
wait. Pause for a
sorry.
second.
I'll kill myself. I apologize.
Kafka totally does not make it through the first episode because he
Season
totally
3.
falls for he totally falls for Wrath's little like mind.
This child
violation.
testing himself.
Here's the thing, though. I don't even think he'd be there. That's my thing. I think he'd just be sleeping at the house or eating.
Right, because he wouldn't have gone on the thing. He wouldn't have gone on the.
I don't
journey
think
for
he
the
would have.
chick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wait, no.
suppose-
Wait. Hold on. Season 3 doesn't happen. They don't get invited out there
You're so right. You're so. I just didn't. I
because
didn't
they
even
never
realize
met
that.
what's her
He never,
face.
he never got the. He never did the thing with Crucian Anastasia. So season 3 never
That
happens.
doesn't happen. See,
Oh,
we
sick.
we
So
can never
He's just winning.
we can never
wins.
do this segment again because every character, if this just happens, season 3 just doesn't happen. So we have to stop. Here.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
they're either dead or they win.
Yeah. So season 2
Yeah.
is like the cutoff. Season 3, for the most part, will never happen.
So
Yes,
Sung Jin
exactly.
Woo.
Yeah, I can't talk on this one.
At this
Yeah,
point, he is a player, and he could level up.
But here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
He's very weak when he first starts.
He's very
Like
weak.
incredibly weak. I think he dies to Elsa. I think he dies to Elsa.
the only thing that he would ever have where he could like win is because of full recovery. He could get cut open and then you could like full recovery.
Yeah, he could get like My arm, my leg,
What the fuck?
half my stomach. Full recovery.
Full Metal Alchemist, right? Is that am I on the right path?
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal
Full
Alchemist.
Metal Alchemist.
Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Alchemist. Full Metal
Full
Alchemist.
Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
I think he probably would die to Elsa, honestly. In the
I
end,
think he'd die to Elsa. Because at this point in the show, he's just bad. All right, let's move on.
Hidden Yay.
Oh, Aaron's fine.
I have a beautiful picture in my head, and I want to set the scene for you. Allow me, please. So he's walking through the town. Amelia's thing gets stolen. He's like, I love saving my friends, and you're gonna be my friend now. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you find the thing. So then eventually, they go through all the stuff, and then they get to the house, right? It's dark because they couldn't find it immediately. They found it about Subaru's time, right? He walks in there. Elsa cuts open his chest, and he's like, "You don't know how bad you messed up."
You activated my trump
electricity
card.
crackles, and it turns into the Attack Titan. He's just
He's gone through the roof at this point, though. The Attack Titan's like really tall.
right. No, it's huge, and it's destroying the entire house, but also Elsa.
Here's the thing. I don't even think we need to go through every reset individually. Aaron's fine.
Yeah,
He wins. Every fight.
Everything that happened with Kafka happens with Aaron. There we go.
All right, next is Yuji. Itadori Yuji.
So Sukuna's carrying here. Basically, is what's happening.
Sukuna would also kill just everybody.
That's probably true.
Go ahead, switch back.
They probably. Well, here's the thing.
Domain expansion.
Sukuna doesn't pop until Elsa. He wouldn't show up in the alley. But at that point, he kills Elsa and probably Amelia too. Which means he's just living.
Him and Puck would be going at it, and Puck would be like Maharaga. He'd be like the big Puck at that point because Amelia's like dead.
You could see it, Puck. You could see it, Puck.
You could see it, Puck.
You could see my curse technique.
Nothing happened either because Puck goes away. The only reason why we had Puck in Tanjiro's one was because Tanjiro could sense that Elsa was there, and so he told Puck to not leave. So right, Puck's not even there.
Wouldn't Puck like be like, "Oh, Amelia's dead. I'm gonna come out again"?
No, he's asleep.
Okay, fair point.
Okay, so Sukuna and Yuji just live there now.
I think Yuji just clears the verse.
We're just like if he kills Amelia there, if Sukuna kills Amelia, the thing's over because he just lives there. If he doesn't, then I think he makes it to the current time.
Yeah, that checks out.
Right.
Because Sukuna dogs on every single person in this verse.
Oh, absolutely.
One last character. The deer girl from Shiga no Koisha. Lloyd.
Everything happens.
She finds out that Amelia's a virgin with her antlers. It's like, oh, okay.
You're a virgin.
Yeah, Lloyd. I think Lloyd does to Elsa.
Yeah, I think. Really? I mean, but you just get gun.
Okay, but like she can resist a gun. If she can survive a tiger man beating the shit out of her in a flaming building, I think she could survive a gunshot. And I think she's faster than Lloyd in the gun. Anyway.
Gun.
And Lloyd gets fucked by her knife, so.
Okay, that's fine. So how much time are we at?
Oh, we're at 54 minutes.
Okay, we can start calling it down then.
We can wrap it up.
Wrap it up like safe sex.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
That's
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, Pillsbury.
Satisfied.
Pillsbury 68.
No.
Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Like the pond. Don't forget to check out Pillsbury's channel. Leave a dislike on every video and check out Poochie967. Link will be in the description of this
We're
video.
replacing him with
Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I haven't been Pillsbury68. And I'll see you next time.
Take it easy, fellas.